Hello children, I hope you are all happy and safe. Welcome to this special English hour. Here, every day we will learn something new in a fun and interesting way. Are you ready to have fun? Okay, then here every day we will listen to stories, dance and have lots of fun. Now, join me in a dance. बच्चों, टीवी के जरा नजदीक आ जाइए और मेरे साथ एक डांस में जुड़ जाइए.
Paper boat, sail away. Whoosh, a little here, whoosh, a little there. Pitter patter here. Everywhere we go, let's chop, chop, chop. Little red umbrella, don't fly away. Whoosh, no, no. Whoosh, no, no. Pitter patter, here it comes. Everywhere we go, let's chop, chop, chop. Pretty little rainbow, will you dance with me? Whoosh, a spin. Whoosh, a twirl. Pitter patter, here it comes. Everywhere we go, let's chop, chop, chop.
Children, come, let's have a look at a few new words. Let's try to understand their meaning and make sentences from them. बच्चों, अब हम कुछ न्यू वर्ड्स, नए शब्द सीखेंगे और उनका मतलब समझेंगे. Your first word is marvel. 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 Marvel means great, beautiful. The Himalayas are a natural marvel. The Taj Mahal is a marvel. Our next word is shore. 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 Have you heard about the seashore, where people go and play and spend some time? So let's make a small sentence from it. I spent the whole day at the seashore. The boat stopped at the seashore. Next word, garden. 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 The garden is full of roses. I go to the garden every day for a walk. Wondrously. 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 Wondrously means extremely good or beautiful, wonderful, The palace is wondrously beautiful. She fared wondrously well in her exams. Next word, renowned. 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 Renowned means very well known. She is renowned for her dancing skills. I want to be a renowned singer one day. So children, what are the new words we learned today? Marvel, shore, garden, wondrously, and renowned. I hope you understood their meaning. You will also come across these words in the poem that we are about to read. Whenever you come across a new word, try to know its meaning from the dictionary. Also try to use it while making sentences. This will help you learn new words better. जब भी आप न्यू वर्ड्स, नए शब्द सीखते हैं, उनका मतलब समझने की कोशिश करें, उनका मीनिंग, और उनके साथ सिंपल सेंटेंसेस, साधारण वाक्य बनाकर उन्हें याद रखने की कोशिश करें. Children, now that we have spoken so much about candies, chocolates, and lollipops, now come let's read a poem on sweets. Please open page number 25 of your textbooks. Today, we will be reading the poem The Sugar Plum Tree. Please have a look at this tree. What do you see? Do you see that the tree is covered with? Yes, they are all lollipops. Have you ever seen a tree like this? We have usually seen trees on which there are mangoes growing or chikus growing, but we have never seen a tree with lollipops. Would you like to know more? Then come, let us read this poem together. While reading, please point to the words as I read. And if you don't have a textbook, please listen carefully. Children, come, let's read together. The Sugar Plum Tree. From The Sugar Plum Tree by Eugene Field. What's the name of the poet? The name of the poet is Eugene Field. Have you ever heard of the sugar plum tree? 'Tis a marvel of great renown. It blooms on the shore of the Lollipop Sea, in the garden of Shut-Eye Town. The fruit that it bears is so wondrously sweet, as those who have tasted it say, that the good little children have only to eat of that fruit to be happy next day. Come, let's read the poem once again. The Sugar Plum Tree by the poet Eugene Field. Have you ever heard of the sugar plum tree? 'Tis a marvel of great renown. It blooms on the shore of the Lollipop Sea, in the garden of Shut-Eye Town. The fruit that it bears is so wondrously sweet, as those who have tasted it say, that the good little children have only to eat of that fruit to be happy next day. Children, did you all like the poem? Now come, let us understand its meaning. बच्चों, आइए कविता का मतलब समझते हैं. Is your mouth watering? क्या आपके भी मुंह में पानी आ रहा है? Yes, talking so much about sweets, candies and lollipops has brought water in my mouth too. Children, now come let us understand the meaning of this poem. आइए अब इस पोएम का, कविता का मतलब समझेंगे. Children, did you like reading the poem? Now come, let us understand its meaning. आइए बच्चों, अब इस पोएम, कविता का मतलब समझेंगे. Is your mouth watering? क्या आपके मुंह में भी पानी आ गया इतनी सारी स्वीट्स और चॉकलेट्स के बारे में सुनकर? Okay, then let's hear and understand what the poet is trying to tell us. The poet asked, have you heard of the sugar plum tree? So sugar plums are candies. So the poet asks us that there is a tree and the tree has sugar plums growing on it. We have seen trees with fruits growing on them, but have we ever seen a tree with sugar plums? So the poet is asking us to imagine, to dream of a tree that has sugar plums growing on it. And where is this sugar plum tree? The sugar plum tree grows at the shore of the Lollipop Sea. Have you ever seen a sea full of lollipops? The poet is asking us to once again imagine. The poet asks us to dream of a sea of lollipops and a tree that has sugar plums growing on it. And where is this sugar plum tree and this lollipop sea? It is in Shut-Eye Town. Where is it? It is in Shut-Eye Town. So the poet is saying that when we sleep and we dream of a place where we find a tree with sugar plums, a sea full of lollipops, and this is the dream of so many children, isn't it? Eugene Field इस कविता के पोएट, कवि हमें कहते हैं कि एक ऐसे पेड़ की हम कल्पना करें जिस पर शुगर प्लम्स उग रहे हों, कैंडी स्वीट उग रही हो, जो एक समुद्र के किनारे है और वो समुद्र बना है लॉलीपॉप से। और ये शुगर प्लम ट्री, शुगर प्लम का पेड़, ये लॉलीपॉप का समुद्र, लॉलीपॉप सी है शट आई टाउन में, शट आई शहर में। एंड हाउ इज द टेस्ट of the fruit of the sugar plum tree? Sugar plum tree पेड़ पर हो रहे फल, फ्रूट का स्वाद कैसा है, टेस्ट कैसा है? Yes, the taste of the sugar plum tree fruit is wondrously sweet. Wondrously means extremely sweet. बहुत ही मीठा है। And little children who eat that fruit stay happy the next day. The poet asks us to imagine, to dream of a world where there is a sugar plum tree, there is a sea full of lollipops, and this is in Shut Eye Town, and the fruit that the sugar plum tree bears is so wondrously sweet that all the children who have it always stay happy. Children, now that we have spoken so much about sweets, chocolates and candies, you also need to know that food that we eat has two types. Some food makes us healthy and strong. But there are also some food items that are not healthy for us. They are unhealthy. They don't help us grow strong. They may also make us fall sick. Right? So we must know the difference between healthy food and unhealthy food. So in this activity, let me give you an example of what we are going to do. We will first see an image of a food item. We have to decide whether it is healthy, does it make us strong, or is it unhealthy? Is it not good for us to eat? Okay? So let's see the first image. For an example, as you can see on the board, there is the image of a pizza. Do you think eating pizza all the time makes you strong and healthy? Is it a healthy food or an unhealthy food? It is an unhealthy food. We must not eat pizzas very often, as it is unhealthy. So like this, you will see more images on your screen of food items. You have to decide whether it makes you healthy or it is unhealthy. Okay? Let's begin. बच्चों, आपको अब टीवी पर कुछ तस्वीरें, इमेजेस दिखाई जाएंगी। आपको लिखना है कि क्या ये फूड आइटम, खाने की चीज हेल्दी है, क्या आपको ये तंदुरुस्त बनाएगी या फिर ये अनहेल्दी है, आपके स्वास्थ्य के लिए अच्छी नहीं है। ओके, लेट्स स्टार्ट। दिस इमेज is of milk. Milk is a healthy drink. It keeps us strong. This image is of potato chips. Potato chips are deep fried and are oily. They are an unhealthy food item. In this image, we can see lots of vegetables. Vegetables are healthy. They provide lots of nutrients to our body and they help us grow. The next image is of chocolates. Chocolates can be eaten once in a while, but eating them too often is not good. Chocolates are unhealthy. Here we see fruits. Fruits are very healthy for our body. They provide us lots of energy. So let's have a look at all the food items we saw from the start. Okay, children. So as we see, pizza, chips, chocolates are unhealthy. So we must try to avoid eating them very often. We can always eat them once in a while. The other images are of milk, vegetables and fruits. They are all healthy food items. They make us strong. They help you grow. So children, you must have very often heard your mummy or daddy asking you not to eat too many chips or too many chocolates or too much of pizza and food from outside, right? So they are saying this for your good. Having all these food items, which are usually called junk food, is not good for your health. What is good for your health? What makes your bones strong? What makes your body grow? Fruits, vegetables, milk and milk products. All these items make you strong and healthy. So that is what you should eat often. I hope you like this activity, and anytime you sit to eat or buy food from outside, please keep this in mind. Children, I hope you all liked today's session. Till we meet next time, please take care, bye-bye and stay safe.